What's up, VC? Welcome back. This is HubTunes. I am Mike. Quick video. Again, a quick video. Um, we had a Chicago vinyl community meetup, a little record crawl a couple of weeks ago. And it was a great time. We had Logan from Murmur Than Hell, formerly Swellheads Network. We had Richard from Calvin Wazoo and Vance from Zep Pearl. There's a lot of vinyl community Chicago people. And we invited, I think we invited about 7 or 8 people, but you know, it's a Saturday afternoon, summer in Chicago. People are busy, but we're going to do it again, and I hope we can get everyone to come out and join us. It was a lot of fun. Basically, what we planned on doing, Logan put this together, which was great. Thank you, Logan. We went to 3 new record stores in Chicago. We wanted to do 3 that had been open under a year, and he came up with 3. I didn't know these stores existed. I had no clue that they even existed. So it was cool. It was great. One of them was actually fairly close to my home, and I had no idea it was there. And I think he turned out to be my favorite store. So dangerous, very, very dangerous. I will be going to that guy many times. Although since we were there. By the time I post this video, it was probably it might be a week ago, a little over a week ago. We were there. And I've driven by this guy's store, and he's been closed both times. So I don't know. But I'm going to definitely go back. He had some stuff, and he was really a nice guy. And he told, like, here, leave your phone number. I'll text you when something comes in. So really nice guy, very personable, and great, really cool to talk to. So, and I think we all bought stuff there. I bought too much there. First of all, he was really cool. He makes little coasters out of like screwed up vinyl, like old vinyl. So he makes these little coasters. This is Micaiah McCraven's new album that will be out in a few weeks. I am a huge Micaiah McCraven fan. If you guys watch this channel regularly, you know how much I adore this absolutely fantastic jazz drummer. I talk about him way too much on this channel, but he made this. He just gave it to me free, which I thought was really cool. Here in Chicago, there's a record label called International Anthem. I've talked about them several times. I love this record label. They do really cool Afro beats, jazzy, electronic music. Some of it's really out there. It's not for everybody. I'm really discovering it slowly. And I have a bunch of great electronic jazz records of theirs, and that's more what I kind of like. So I'm always real nervous about buying stuff from this label until I actually hear it. But this guy had a huge section of International Anthem records, and they're a lot of them are really hard to find because they're all out of print right now. But this one was there, and this is really cool. First of all, interesting artwork. This is Rob Mazurek, Exploding Star Orchestra. And this is basically a who's who of people who record on the International Anthem label. Excellent stuff. I had never heard this, and I was talking to the guy, and he had heard it, and he raved about it. So just, word of mouth and a positive review, I picked this up. It has so many people on it. It's got Ray Mazurek, who is kind of the director and composer of the whole thing. But then there's people like Jamie Branch, who I absolutely adore. She's a trumpet player. Jeff Parker, the incredible guitarist from the band Tortoise, is on here. Joel Ross is on vibraphones. Tamika Reed is on cellos. Angelica Sanchez, who's a really cool piano player. Just really, really interesting. There's like 5-6 more people on this record that it's very orchestral. It's very jazzy, but electronic, almost like electronic orchestra. It's really, really interesting. And I am thrilled, absolutely thrilled I bought this. It was not cheap, but it's really well made. It is on colored vinyl. Get ready, all you colored vinyl freaks. Really, really interesting stuff. This isn't stuff. This isn't stuff you just put on and listen to in the background. This is stuff you, if you're a headphones guy, you put your headphones on and just kind of grab a glass of scotch and kick back and listen to this. Really, really interesting. I'm so glad. I was very, very nervous when I purchased this because it was like, I want to say it was like $44. And a $44 blind buy these days is it's not something I really want to do, but I did it. And so then I was talking more to the shop owner, and he suggested this. I Am Beyond. This is Isaiah Collier and Michael. You guys butcher his name. I'm not going to even try. This is very tribal. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 2 songs on each side. Isaiah Collier plays saxophone and hand percussions, and then the other guy does all the drumming. There's also a guy who plays gongs and singing bowls. I said there's a guy who plays singing bowls. Does anyone know what that is? I don't. So this is another blind buy. It wasn't as expensive as the other one. It's a double record. The guy at the store raved about it. I'm on the fence about it still. I've listened to it about 3 times. The second disc gets very free, and a lot of free jazz is not really my wheelhouse. The first disc is very tribal, very a lot of great drumming. If you like drumming, check this out. The drumming on this entire thing is spectacular. But yeah, it gets a little too free for me on the second disc. But really interesting stuff. I did a little research, and apparently this I Am Beyond they've made several records together. It's kind of the name of their collective, and it's really, really interesting. But not as thrilled with that as I was as the other one. So then we went to another store. I met. What was the name of this place? Meteor Records? Something like, I don't know. I had never been to this place either. We walk in. It is all death metal. It's all metal. I don't know if death metal is the correct word. I know it was death metal and subgenres of death metal. I didn't know there was a thing. I mean, there was like death metal, trance, death metal, electronic death metal. It was all over the board. It was a very small store. He'd been open only 6 weeks. Guy was very nice, but not my. You guys know I'm not into death metal, but I think Logan bought. I don't know if Logan bought anything, and Vance bought a record, and Richard didn't buy anything. But Logan was looking through some records, and he found this. This is a band called Goat. And it was used, and it was only $8. And Logan's like, Mike, this is exactly your type of music. And I was a little nervous because I didn't know anything in this store. It was pretty wild music. But I don't know. You know what? Logan knows my videos. He kind of knows what I listen to. So I was like, $8. I'll try it out. It's really good. It's called Commune. It's vocals. Woman vocalist. It's very trancy, tribal, really, really cool. I didn't like her vocals when I first put it on. I was kind of like, oh, this isn't my cup of tea. But the more I listen to it, the more I like it. Logan was absolutely correct. I really, really like this record. It is just on black vinyl, and it's really, really cool. Richard has one of their other records and was very familiar with the band. So yeah, excellent pick. And for $8-9, I don't know why this record was in that store, because this store was wild. I mean, I don't know. I doubt anyone who's into black metal watches this channel, but the artwork on some of these records was so intense. I almost bought one record just for the artwork. Absolutely gorgeous artwork. So I really did. I almost bought a record just for the artwork, but I never would have listened to it. Then we went to another store. This was called Skullface Records. I don't remember the names of these places. I'm sorry, but it was a pop-up, and the guy was from Savannah. He was very nice, very personable. He was just doing this pop-up. It was kind of like a little record store and like a curiosity store, and he had a lot of horror movie memorabilia and stuff. It was kind of like it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, and he had some really good records for very good prices. I bought the Fugs first album. I don't have any Fugs. Everyone needs Fugs in their record collection. This is pretty good. Just kind of bluesy rock, kind of little psych. I don't know. Nothing to write home about, but I got the Fugs first album. And it was cheap. It was like $7 or $8. It wasn't much at all. And then one of my favorite finds, this is the last one. One of my favorite finds of the whole little day was I finally got a copy of Frigid Pink. This is a Detroit blues rock band from the 70s, early 70s. Don't know what year. Blues rock, pretty simple, straightforward. Good record. I've never owned this. I see a lot of people showing this. I've never picked it up. I've heard it before. It's really good. I love the song "Drivin' Blues," and their cover of House of the Rising Sun is spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. I highly recommend you just Google it or listen to it on YouTube or something. But their cover of House of the Rising Sun is really, really good. I think it's kind of what they're known for. It's probably what the song they're most known for. So yeah, Frigid Pink, another really cheap and really good sounding record. It's on Parrot, and it's super clean, and there's not a pop or a click on this thing. So I was thrilled to get this. Frigid Pink, cool stuff. So then we that was our third store, and we spent a lot of time there. The boys bought a lot. I think Vance got like 4 or 5 records there. Excuse me. And Richard got like 6 or 7 records, I think. And Logan bought stuff there too. The prices were really good. And Vance got a really good My Morning Jacket, which I'm still jealous about. And yeah, everyone picked up some really good stuff at that store too. So by that time we were it was getting to the afternoon. I think we were all getting hungry and a little bit thirsty. So we went to a little brew pub down by Richard's house, sat outside. It was a beautiful summer day. Sat outside, had a couple of beers and ate a couple of sandwiches and got some pizza and talked about the records and the vinyl community. A lot of gossip. But it was fun. We had a really good day, and I can't wait to do it again. So you guys, thank you again for tagging along and letting me tag along. And that's it. Got a lot coming up. More concert reviews, so stay tuned. Bye.